Where's your mitten? You've lost a mitten. You've lost a mitten. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have actually had quite a few requests on what bag do I actually use as my baby bag. And I think I have said this before, but I actually use the Senreve mini Maestras as a baby bag. So if this video does interest you and you like luxury videos and videos all about handbags, then I would love if you would hit that subscribe button below and also the bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos, which is every Wednesday and weekend. So yeah, I've had a lot of requests for how I actually pack this as a baby bag and what do I actually use for a baby bag. And I don't use obviously a high-end designer baby bag like, you know, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes or anything like that. I use my Senreve mini Maestras, which to me are still luxury. They're just a contemporary luxury brand. They are still fairly new, but they are fantastic. A lot of people rave about them. I rave about them. Primarily, I love them because, and I've said this before, so I'm sorry if you think I'm a broken record, but if you do already watch my videos, you know I have said this before about the Senreve bags, that they're extremely durable. They have very durable leather, scratch resistant, water resistant, stain resistant. They do change into a backpack, so all you've got to do is, I'll do it with this one, pull the straps back and you have a backpack. So yeah, literally it turns into a backpack. And then obviously you've got the standard shoulder bag, crossbody bag. You just have to adjust the length to make sure it's long enough to use it crossbody. For me, I personally only use it on the shoulder and as a backpack. I feel as though as a crossbody bag this is a little bit too big for me. So this is actually my mummy bag. I use this as my baby bag and I think I've had this the longest. So this is Pebbled Blush, so it's a pink shade. I've been asked before what kind of pink I describe it as, and I would describe this as a beigey pink. It's definitely not a pastel blue undertone pink. It's a perfect pink in my opinion. It goes with everything. It is just like a neutral. You're not having to worry about it looking too feminine, too girly, too pop pink or anything like that. It'll go with absolutely everything, so no worries about that. So that's in the pebbled leather. The pebbled leather mini Maestras are $695 USD on the Senreve website, but if you already know, I am an affiliate for Senreve. I'm an ambassador. I'm very proud to be an ambassador for them because I absolutely love their brand. I love what they stand for. So I do have a coupon with them which is 50 USD. It gets you 50 USD off. You just have to enter Purseonfleek 50 at checkout and then you'll get 50 USD off your order. It is a minimum spend, like it's a minimum cart requirement of 300 USD, which obviously qualifies for the mini Maestra anyway. This one is actually the color Blanc and it's in mimosa leather. So mimosa leather is a little bit more expensive. So the pebbled leather is a little bit less at $695 and then the mimosa is a little bit more, and then you've got the dragon leather which is like a croc embossed leather. I do also have that but not in the mini Maestra. I find the pebbled leather is my favorite. I much prefer the pebbled leather actually. I mean really there's no difference to me. They're both extremely durable, they're beautiful, they're fantastic leathers. I just prefer the look of that kind of grained pebble. Whereas the mimosa, hopefully it doesn't get washed out too much. If you can see that it's kind of got like horizontal like lines going across it, kind of like a wood oak sort of finish. Personally just prefer the pebbled look. That's just me, personal preference, but you really, like, I mean when you're holding the bags back here you wouldn't know the difference between the leathers. They don't feel any different to me. They both feel really durable. It's more to do with what colors are available in each because the mimosa leather probably has different color saturation, so they probably put more vibrant pop colors on the mimosa. But anyways, enough said about that. Let's go ahead and let's pack this as a baby bag. So I've just panned my camera down a little bit. If you can hear in the background little hiccups, a little noise, it is my son. He is right near me watching me filming and he's hiccuping. So I know you can't see my head at the moment, but that's irrelevant. We are just trying to zoom in on seeing how this bag packs as a baby bag. So it is very spacious. This is the mini size. Like I said, this is the mini Maestra. They do have other sizes. They have the midi and then they have the standard size. I personally love the mini as my favorite. However, I'm thinking of getting the midi size just for times that I really need to carry a lot more. So yeah, you've got zippered section, little compartments here, compartment at the back, lots of compartments here. Look, it's compartments galore. I have done a detailed review of this bag in my YouTube videos, so I'm going to link that down below. All right, now let's pack some things. So in this pouch, I actually just carry, pretty much I put everything in here that I essentially need, just in case for some reason I'm in a hurry and I can't pack a bag. I just grab this pouch, and at least I know that I have, like say I'm just going on a short errand or something, at least I know I have nappies. So I have 2 nappies in here. I have a change pad. I also have some nappy bags. I have about 3 in there. And I have a packet of tissues. I have some nappy cream just in like a Glad bag. That does take up quite a lot of space, like, but there is still so much room left. But I mean, as for all the items that I actually put in, this one does take up the most because it's got 2 nappies in there and the change pad, you know, and the cream and the nappy bag sort of thing. The essential items that you really have to carry. And then obviously the baby wipes is the other essential that you really need to have. And I do, I am nursing my son, so yeah, breastfeeding, so I technically don't need to carry a bottle. I technically don't, but I have put one aside just to see that we can actually make sure that one does actually fit in here, but I tend to not carry a bottle because, like I said, he is nursed. Then I've got a, like a very thin sort of blanket cloth. These are good for like covering over yourself when you are feeding in public, if you want a bit more privacy. So that's how that looks inside. And then I have his dummy. So I'm pretty much just gonna put this down the side. I don't wanna use the compartments for the dummy just because it's quite a bulky sort of item. So I've just put it down the side there. And then I've got another nappy cream anyway. Nappy cream I'm gonna put at the back of the bag. So in that compartment here, because there's that little buttoned up compartment just there. So that's just going down the very, very back. And then in here I actually have my breast shield. So you use these when you're nursing. It just, I mean, really it just creates a barrier so you're not in excruciating pain in case, you know, they've been cluster feeding and that sort of thing. So these are absolute saviors to me. So this as well, I'm going to still put in that back pocket there. Then we have a change of clothes. So this is a baby jumpsuit. This is in the size, I think it's 000, so that's 0 to 3 months. So this I'm just going to put on top, or actually I probably will, because from a logical point of view, the chances of me grabbing the spare clothes is probably less likely than obviously me needing to grab the nappies. So I'm going to actually just shuffle it underneath. And I'm also going to shuffle underneath the cloth as well that I use as a covering or as a blanket, whatever I need it to be really. So that way, the item that's on the top is the nappies, the change pad, the thing that you're gonna have to grab. Like, you know, you're definitely gonna need to be grabbing this if you're going out somewhere. And then I've got hand sanitizer too, and this will go just down the side. It's also got a clip on it, so I could clip it somewhere, but I'm just gonna put it down the side of the bag. So that's it there. And there is still space inside as well. Still space inside the bag. Now, bottle. This is actually a really big size bottle. To be honest, I think I'm overreaching by putting this inside the bag. I think it's going to make it quite full. And I'm probably going to find I'm not going to be able to fit my mini pochette. However, my mini pochette could be emptied. There is not everything in there that I actually need. But let's say I needed to carry a bottle, then it still could fit, but this is a big size bottle. Most people, I think, will find you using the Avent bottles, whatever you call them, and they're about this big. But because I have these bottles, these are anti-colic bottles, and because he's breastfed, I find that these bottles are a bit better to reduce the amount of air that he gets in. It does still fit, but I just feel like I'm making it giving myself a bit more of a hard time. Now, I still have some space for my stuff. Like I said, I think I'm going to be overreaching with putting the mini pochette in, so I can still fit in my card holder even with that bottle there. But for a bit of ease, what I'm going to do, I'm going to unbutton that back compartment there so it's more open, and it'll just make it easier for me to get my items in and out. At the moment, because I haven't really been going places, I have used this bag to go out, but all I have actually taken, like I said, is the bag with the nappies in it, and then my items. I haven't needed to take the bottle. I haven't even needed to take a change of clothes because I'm literally just only running out for like a maximum of an hour. Like if something happened, I would just go right back home because I'm just local within the area. I'm not going anywhere that's far away or anything, just because obviously I just don't feel comfortable with a baby to be going around places, putting myself, my family at risk. That's just my own personal thing. That's just, yeah, that's just how I sort of feel. So I haven't really been going out places that require me to pack like a lot of stuff into this bag. If I needed to do that regularly, like pack a lot of things, I feel like I would benefit from the midi size just for ease, so I'm not having to play Tetris, but the bag still does fit what I need to fit in there, okay? From my point of view, I still feel as though it fits what I need to fit. I would have no problem still putting in a phone because I've now fit in, sorry I didn't say what I put in. I put in my key pouch, my Louis Vuitton key pouch, which has got my keys in it, and then I put in my card holder, and I still have space in the bag. And I can actually put at the back of the bag my phone. I don't have a plus size phone. If you have a plus size phone, you might find that this is too much of a squeeze, but you still could fit in your phone anyway. You could just fit it along the top there. If you find that you would need to carry this much, like guaranteed, and maybe a little bit more, I think that the midi Senreve Maestra bag would be much more beneficial than the mini. The mini is essentially for when, you know, you're not really needing to carry much. You just need the couple nappies, a change pad, the baby wipes, you know, change of clothes, the cloth, and a bottle, and that's it. Ideally, you know, if you're not having to carry one of those things, it's probably better so you're not having to play Tetris, but it does all fit. Like you can see, I actually had no issues buttoning that up. That was fine. So there was no issues me closing that bag, but I haven't been able to put in my mini pochette. But if I wanted to take anything out of it, the only thing I feel as though I would need out of this bag is my lip gloss, which is tiny. It's a tiny little lip gloss, and my nasal spray because I have the worst sinuses. I always get hay fever, always get allergies. So yeah, that would be the only two things I'd need. That is the mini Maestra used as a baby bag, which is how I use it. But again, going back to the fact that I'm not really having to go out places and carry a lot of things. If I were carrying more than this, I would definitely just upgrade to the midi Maestra bag. Let me just get the price of the midi Maestra bag. All right, so we have a guest. Now, I've just had a look at the midi Maestra price, which is definitely a bag I am looking at getting. I'm definitely looking to get the Senreve midi Maestra, not because I wouldn't use this as a baby bag, but just so I have that extra convenience if I do need to carry more. I've got the option at least, because I definitely don't want to use my Birkin 30 as a baby bag, you know? Like, it's convenient to be able to carry things in because you can carry more, but it's not something ideally I'll use as a baby bag. The Senreve bags I feel much more comfortable to use as baby bags. So the midi Maestra is $795 USD if you are wanting that upgrade for a bigger bag, so you're not having to sort of play like Tetris, or you just want that carefree kind of feeling inside your bag where everything's sort of, you know, not so compact, easier to sort of grab things out because there's more space. So obviously with the coupon code Purseonfleek 50, you get 50 USD off, taking it down to 745 USD, which I think is a great buy anyway. And Senreve does tax-free anyway. Most countries, when you buy from Senreve, it's all duties included and free shipping, free express shipping. So you're getting fantastic service as well. You're getting a really versatile bag for what you pay for, extremely durable. Look, I couldn't sing my praises enough. As a baby bag, as a mum, it is fantastic. It's been just a carefree bag to carry, and to me, I find it relatively lightweight. I wouldn't say it's a light bag, but it's, for what it offers as a bag of this size, I think that it is fair in its weight, and it also still feels well made as well. So yes, I think that that is all that we have to say. Baby C is staring off at a light, I think, of course. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will obviously have this linked down below. I'll have the mini Maestra linked down below, and I also have the midi Maestra linked as well if you want to check that out. If you think that you just rather go straight for the midi size, why not? Because I think that I'll probably end up getting the midi Maestra. It's on my wish list, okay? I've added it to my wish list quite firmly. So, but you know, take your pick. The good thing about the mini Maestra is that because it's a smaller size, it's cuter. I think that if you're a petite person, it looks fantastic on your body. Yeah, that's all that I have to say. I think I've said enough, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Let me wave goodbye. Bye. Bye. Is it bye? Is it bye? Where's your other mitten? You've lost a mitten. You've lost a mitten. Okay. Bye.